rainy day on Brewers Way here in Milwaukee. The Miller Park roof is closed. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend series between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Milwaukee Brewers. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Jimmy Nelson is on the mound for the Brewers in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, one of the strengths of this guy is handling right-handed hitters. Right-handers coming into this game are hitting under 250 against this guy, so he's doing a lot of things right when the right-handers step into the batter's box. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Center fielder, Odubel Herrera.
First pitch on its way. Hot shot on the ground is short. Garcia gloves it. And the throw takes the first baseman right into the charging path of the base runner, but he's able to make a nice swipe tag to record the first down. Time now for a glance at the Phillies batting order in this one. Mark DeRosa, what's your take on him this afternoon on the road?
Are we still a big believer in batting average, Matty? In today's game, I'm more interested in the OPS number. But that's not to take anything away from this offense. They lead the league in batting average, and what that tells me is they're getting a lot of guys on base.
Meanwhile, this ball is into right center, and that ought to be good enough for extra bases. And he is in at second base with a one-out double.
In two pitches, you can see how quickly your fortunes can change in this game. First pitch of the game, no problem. He gets an out. Second pitch, it gets laced to the outfield for a double.
So coming to the plate, Cesar Hernandez, having a very nice year, currently second in the NL batting chase. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kane is under it. He's got it, and there are two down now. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. Runner in scoring position with two down. First pitch of the at-bat. High and deep to straightaway right. Braun looking up. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. A two-run blast to straightaway right field. Number 25 for him on the year, as the Phillies have taken a 2-0 lead.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
The left fielder, number 23, Aaron Altair.
In now, Aaron Altair. Pulls this one in the air out to left. After it is Yelich. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. But the fighting strike for a pair, both coming on this two-run home run. Home half of the first coming up from Miller Park. It's now 2-0 Philly. In now is Lorenzo Cain. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Brewers.
Shot weakly to the left. He's got to hurry. Throws in time, and that's out number one. And with that, time to take a glance at the starting nine for these Brewers. Mark, daytime baseball at home. What do we need to know about these guys?
Yeah, Matty, every person that bought a ticket tonight came to see one thing, and that's the guy on the mound. But I'll tell you what, from an offensive standpoint, this is what you live for. Who's going to make the adjustments offensively to put quality at bats against this guy? Do they have to get him early? Can someone work themselves into a big count to drive a ball in the gap late? I am so fired up to see this offense take on this monster.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. The 2-2. Gets him looking up around the letters.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but Then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Looks at a curveball on the outside corner. Career line against Jared Eichhoff. He's gone 2 for 8. He's taken him deep once. Down the third baseline. 2 out, nobody on. Now he extends nicely, and this ball is driven to right field and deep. And it would have been trouble, but a great job there to pull this one in on the dead run. And that ends the inning. So they go quietly here in this half inning. And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Line towards center field. Kane patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
So here's how the Brewers are positioned defensively. And let's focus on Ryan Braun, one of the best players in our sport since he came out of the University of Miami. Can play outfield, great arm, covers a lot of ground, and hits right in the middle of the order with light tower power.
Soft liner towards short, and that'll be the 2nd out.
Batting 8. Third baseman.
At the plate, Ryan Flaherty. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Liner towards second. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Hey, they always say hitting in the 8-hole in the National League is one of the toughest jobs to do because you're hitting in front of the pitcher. Not necessarily going to get pitched like an 8-hole hitter. You want to get out of that spot? Guess what? Newsflash. Be better. Because basically every other hitter in the lineup is hitting in front of you except the pitcher.
Stepping in now, Jared Eichhoff. Hit down the third baseline. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Phillies down on just 4 pitches, but they're on top. Into the box now, Eric Thames, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for.
No, that missed. That's a
and
ball.
He takes ball 1.
1 ball, no strikes.
Right side, a dive, and he knocks it down. And a good try to recover that time, but he'll beat it out as he's aboard to kick off the inning.
Third baseman.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. Career line against Jared Eichhoff. He's 0 for 5. He's got it. And indeed, no look at second. He'll go straight to first and take the sure out.
Time to take a look at the Philly D. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
The 1-1 home. There's a fastball that misses. Line down the left field line. But this is going to get foul. Lifted down the line in left. Altair is after it, and they can't run it down. Here now the 2-2. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. He's at the knees and called strike 3.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. And as a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
Next to bat, Orlando Arcia, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
In today's game, if you're not disciplined for striking out.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Welcome back to Major League Baseball on MLB Network from the home of the Brewers, Miller Park. So striding forward now, Odubel Herrera. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line toward the alley in left center. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Leadoff single to start the third right now. From an offensive standpoint, keep the aggressive at-bats happening. Keep the pressure on the defense. Everything's looking good right now.
Up next will be Nick Williams. Now a bunt attempt here. And this will work as a sacrifice as they get the out at first, but the runner moves into scoring position at second base.
Here's one that you don't see too often, right? Safe at second base, but out at first. Great hustle there from the runner going into second. Really showed off his speed.
Into the box now, Cesar Hernandez. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And the throw goes to first, so the sacrifice works that time.
He tried the surprise attack there with a bunt with a runner on base. Hey, he gets thrown out, but it works just as good as a sacrifice.
Ready now, Rhys Hoskins. He hit a 2-run jack in his first at-bat.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Leading off the inning, Jonathan Villar. And they'll need him to get something going here. And a breaking ball stays outside. And it's belted high and deep into right center. Ranging back is Herrera. And it's gone! Solo shot to right center. Third home run for him.